Good evening, dear student. As you know that we are in second chapter of ninth class NCERT mathematics, and in our previous video we discussed about factorization by splitting middle term, and factorization by splitting middle term is applicable only for quadratic equation. And today we will discuss factorization by using factor theorem. Okay, and factorization using factor theorem is important because with the help of this method we can find the factors of cubic polynomial or cubic equation or an equation of degree 4 5. Okay, so this is very important. You can also find the factor of quadratic polynomial, quadratic equation by using factor theorem. So this is very important theorem. Okay, so today we are going to learn this factorization by using factor theorem. So here we have a cubic polynomial x cube minus 2 x cube minus 2x square. Here it is 2x square. Okay, so x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2, a cubic polynomial we have, and we have to find its factor. So, and our method is using factorization by using factor theorem. So what we will do, so first, whenever we have given any polynomial and we have to find its factor by using factor theorem. So first we will identify its constant term. Okay, like in this polynomial our constant term is 2, and after that we will find all possible factor of constant term. Okay, so like here we have 2, so all factor of 2's, so all factors of 2's are, okay, first we are taking 1, correct, and second is 2. Tell me whether 1 is factor of 2. Yes, 1 is factor of 2. Okay, how many times 1 can divide 2? 2 times. And 2, whether 2 is factor of 2? Yes, 2 is also factor of 2. How many times 2 can divide 2? 1 times. Okay, apart from 1 and 2 we will take their negative values also. Apart from these, this plus 1 and plus 2, minus 1 and minus 2 are also factor of this 2. Okay, so how minus 1 is factor of this 2? Children, you see, if you are multiplying minus 1 into minus 2, your answer will be 2. So minus minus plus, and 1 into 2, 2. So again, if you are multiplying these two, your product is 2. So it means minus 1 and minus 2 both are also factor of 2. So all possible factor of 2 here are, we will write like this plus 1 plus 2 minus 1 minus 2 can be written in this form, plus minus 1 and plus minus 2. Getting this or not? So all possible values we will take. We are taking plus 2 plus 1 as well as minus 1 minus 2, because minus 1 and minus 2 are also factor of 2. So after having these all four factor, what we will do now, okay, one by one we will substitute one. First, starting from starting from plus 1, first we will substitute x is equal to plus 1 in this given polynomial. Okay, and we will try to find whether it is making this polynomial 0. Okay, getting this, or simply we will say that we have to find 0 of this polynomial. Getting this or not? And how we will find the 0 of this polynomial, given polynomial? By substituting one by one these values. Getting this or not? So starting from plus 1, first in place of x we will substitute x is equal to plus 1, and we will try to find whether it is giving us 0. If it is giving us 0, then okay. Okay, it means if x is equal to, let's suppose, okay, let's suppose if x is equal to 0, if x is equal to plus 1, if x is equal to plus 1 is making this polynomial 0, it means x minus 1 is equal to 0, or this x minus 1 will be one factor of this given polynomial. Clear this or not? Okay, if x is equal to plus 1 is giving you 0, then it is okay. Otherwise, if it is not giving you 0, we will move further. So then we will substitute x is equal to minus 1. Okay, again we will substitute x is equal to minus 1 in this polynomial, and we will find whether x is equal to minus 1 is factor of this polynomial. Factor means after substituting x is equal to minus 1 is this given polynomial, the value of this polynomial should be equal to 0. Clear, children? Okay, so let's suppose substituting x equal to minus 1, the value of this polynomial is 0. So it means, it shows that x, and transpose this one from right to left, x plus 1 is equal to 0, or we can say x plus 1 is factor of this given polynomial. Is this clear, children? Okay, so like this. So first we will substitute, first we will find for plus 1. Okay, after that if it is giving 0 then okay, otherwise minus 1. Okay, again if minus 1 is 0 of this polynomial, it means after substituting minus 1, if the value of this polynomial is 0, so okay, otherwise we will move to plus 2 or minus 2, like this we will find. Okay, so now here one by one I am going to substitute. Okay, so let's suppose first if we are going to substitute x is equal to 1. Okay, roughly I am going to do. Okay, so rough work also I am solving here. So substituting, roughly I am saying, substituting x is equal to plus 1 in given polynomial. Okay, and let's suppose this polynomial is p of x. So we have given p of x is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Clear, children? Okay, okay, so what we are substituting, p of plus 1, it means in place of x we are substituting plus 1. So 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square minus in bracket 1 plus 2. So 1 cube 1, so 1 square again 1, and 2 minus 2 into 1, so minus 2, minus 1 and plus 2. So minus 1 to this one cancel and plus 1 to minus 1 cancel. Clear, children? So here as we have seen that substituting x is equal to 1 in this given polynomial, okay, the value of polynomial is 0. Getting this or not? It means x is equal to 1, substituting x is equal to 1, the value of this polynomial is 0. So it shows that x minus 1 will be a factor of given polynomial, or simply I am writing p of x. Getting this or not? Yes, yes, as we have seen in factor theorem, in remainder theorem also. Getting this or not? Substituting x is equal to 1 or p of 1 is giving you 0. So p of 1 is giving you 0 means x minus 1. P x is equal to 1 is giving you 0. So we will transpose this 1 from right hand to left hand. So x minus 1 will be its one factor. Getting this or not? So we have seen here that for this polynomial, this cubic polynomial, x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2, x minus 1 is one factor. So total how many factors will be there for this cubic polynomial? Because this is cubic polynomial, so there will be 3 factors. So out of these 3 factors we have one factor. Now we have to find the remaining 2 factors. Okay, and before discussing that how to find 2 factor, I will give you one numerical example here. Okay, so children, let's suppose you have a number 16, let's suppose, correct, one number is 16 and you have to find its all prime factor. You have to find its all prime factor, and you have given only one factor you have given, and that factor is 2. That factor is 2. Let's suppose you have to find the remaining factors. So what you will do, you know that for this given number 2 is one factor. So to find the remaining factor, what you will do, you divide this polynomial by 2. So as you are dividing this 16 by 2, so 2 8s are 16, remainder 0. Getting this or not? So this 16 can be written as 2 into 8. Yes or no? Divisor, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So plus 0 I am not writing here, remainder is 0. So 16 can be written as 2 into 8, and again further you will divide this, you will find the prime factor of this 8. So 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, so now we have all prime factor of this 2. So same method we are going to do here. Getting this or not? As we did in this case, in this numerical case. Okay, so what we are going to do here, for this cubic polynomial we have one factor. So to find the remaining 2 factor, what we will do, we will divide this cubic polynomial by x minus 1. What we did in numerical, to find the remaining factor of 16 when we have given one factor 2, what we did, we divide 16 by 2 and we find the remaining factors. So same method we are going to do here. We will divide this polynomial by x minus 1. Okay, and after that we will find the remaining factor, and since for that what I am going to do here, I will divide this x cube. Okay, so one more time we are going to learn division. X cube, okay, let me read out it. Okay, x cube minus 2x square minus x and plus 2. So now we are going to divide this by x minus 1 to find the remaining factors. Okay, so for that what we will do, both are in standard form, our dividend as well as divisor, and to find the first term of our quotient, what we will do, we will divide this first term x cube by first term of our divisor, so x cube upon x, so you will have x square. So this x square is first term of our quotient, so you multiply this divisor by this x square and write product here. So x square into x cube, and x square into minus 1 minus x square. Now you subtract this polynomial by another polynomial, so its sign will change. So it was plus x cube, now it will become minus x cube, and earlier it was minus x square, it will become plus x square. So plus x cube minus x cube cancel. Okay, so minus 2x square plus x square, so minus x square and minus x plus 2. Now we have to find the second term of our quotient. So for that what we will do, we will divide this first term of our remainder by first term of our divisor. So as you will solve it, minus x you will get. So this minus x is second term of our quotient. So now this minus x you are going to multiply by this, multiply with this divisor, and you will write product here. So minus x into x minus x square, minus x into minus 1 plus x. Okay, so now subtract. So earlier it was minus x square, now plus x square, and it was minus x, now it was plus x, now minus x. So plus x square minus x square cancel, minus x minus x, so minus 2x plus 2. Now we have to find the third quotient of our third term of our quotient. So for that what we will do, we will divide this first term minus 2x upon first term of our divisor. Okay, why we are performing this? You see, what is the power of variable here? Power of variable is 1, and the power of variable of our divisor is again 1. So it means remainder and divisor both are having same power, we will divide, we can divide it. Okay, so for that what we are going to do, we are going to divide this minus 2x first term of our remainder by first term of our divisor. So x to x cancel, minus 2. So this minus 2 is third term of our quotient. So now you will multiply this divisor by minus 2 and will write product here. So minus 2 into x minus 2x minus 2 into minus 1. So plus 2. So again sign you will change. This polynomial you are subtracting, from another polynomial. The sign will change. It will become positive. It will become negative. So plus 2x minus 2x cancel, plus 2 minus 2 cancel, 0. Our remainder is 0 here. Getting this or not? So you see what is our dividend? Our dividend is x square minus x minus 2, and this is our divisor. Getting this or not? So you see here example is here, this 16 can be written as 2 into 8 when our remainder is 0. When our remainder is 0, so direct we can write 16 2 into 8. The same manner, in the same manner you see our remainder is 0 here. So this dividend can be written as quotient into divisor. Correct? So this x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2x, how I am going to write? So this will be equal to the product of these two, this one and this one. So now pay attention. Okay, so how I am writing this? So our p of x, so as you know that p of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. Okay, so our p of x, so what was our p of x? Given cubic polynomial x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2 is equal to g of x. Our dividend was x minus 1, and our divisor, so you see what was our divisor? Our divisor is x square minus x minus 2. Okay, so x square minus x minus 2 plus 0. Getting this or not? Or you can, even if you are leaving it, no problem. Okay, now we will factorize this one. Okay, so this is the situation like this. 16 can be written as 2 into 8. Again you have to find the prime factor of this 8. So 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2. So total prime factor of 16 will be this. Okay, so this x minus 1 as it is. Now we have to find the factor of this quadratic equation, quadratic polynomial. Okay, so for this this is not equation, this is polynomial. So how you will find the factor of this quadratic polynomial? So x square will be as it is, you see. So our what is a A is 1 and C we have already discussed how to find. So roughly shortly I am going to solve it. So our A is 1 here, coefficient of x square is 1 and constant is our -2, correct? So you see here, okay, if you have any doubt, x square, we will learn it again, x square minus x minus 2, okay, we have to find its factor. So our a is equal to 1 here, coefficient of x square, comparing by standard form, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. For that I have already made one video, okay, I have already made one video, and okay, and perhaps you have watched that, okay. So a is equal to 1, our b is equal to again -1 and c is equal to -2. So our a into c, ac is equal to 1 into -2, so -2. So now what we have to do, okay, so ac is -2 or 2. So now what we will do, we have to find such factor, ac is negative, so we have to find such factor of 2 whose difference is equal to 1 or -1. Getting this or not? Whose difference is equal to 1, okay. So you see how we will write this, x square minus, we have to find such factor of 2 whose difference is 1. So it will be 2 into 1. So 2 into 1, 2, and 2 minus 1, 1. So this can be written as 2 minus 1 into x. So what is coefficient of x here? -1, or we can say 1. So that 1, 2 minus 1, again 1 we have, okay. So -2. X square minus, you open bracket here, 2x minus minus plus, so 1 into x, x minus 2. What is common from these two first term? X is common, so inside bracket x minus 2, and from these two last term plus 1 we will take common, okay, or 1 I am taking common, so x minus 2. Now x minus 2 is common, so x minus 2 and another bracket x plus 1, okay. So the factors of this quadratic polynomial x square minus x minus 2 is x plus 1 and x minus 2, okay. So here direct I am going to write now, okay. So okay, I am going to write here, so x minus 1. So in place of this quadratic polynomial, so x plus 1 and x minus 2 I am writing. So I will rearrange it. So x plus 1, x minus 1 and x minus 2 are three factors of this given polynomial, x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Getting this or not? So I hope children you have learned this. Getting this or not? How to solve this, okay. And another example I would like to give you for you. Another example, another question I am going to write. You have to practice this, x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. One polynomial is given to you. You have to find factors of this cubic polynomial by using factorization method or by using factor theorem, okay. So for that what you will do, cubic polynomial you have given, you cannot use a splitting middle term, you have to use factor theorem. So for factor theorem, what I said, what you will do, you will find all possible factor of our constant. And what is our constant here? 5. So the factor of 5 are 1 and 5, okay. So both are positive. So not only positive, but -1 and -5 are also factor of 5, because if you will multiply these two, -1 into -5, you will find 5. So +1 as well as -1, +5 as well as -5. So the all possible factor of 5 are +-1 +-5. Okay, so +1 -1 +5 -5. So one by one you are going to substitute here, and you have to find its 0. You have to find whether x is equal to 1 or x is equal to -1 or x is equal to +5 or x is equal to -5. You have to find which one out of these four is 0 of this polynomial. Getting this or not? And after that, once you have 0 of this polynomial, after that you will find its factor, and once you have one factor, you can find the another factor. How? By dividing this polynomial by given factor. Okay, and same process you will repeat what we have learned here. Getting this or not? So perhaps you have learned it, okay, and practice these questions more and more, children.